Hello, welcome to our first video update at Rotoco. This is something a little new we're going to try now that we have mobile devices out in the field and a lot of you in front of your computer screens in a branch office or in our call center. We thought video might be a better vehicle than a printed newsletter or other piece to kind of share what's going on within the organization and do a better job of communicating internally where we're headed. So, as awkward as this is to put myself on a camera screen, I hope it's helpful in communicating some of the things we're doing to you. I'm going to start. These won't all be focused on me, thank God. But I'm going to start today talking about some foundational pieces in what our vision is as an organization, where we're headed. I'm going to turn this over to Jim Holcomb in a moment, who's going to tell you where that all stems from, because that's the most important piece. And then we'll shift back to me and I'll talk about some initiatives that are coming soon. So foundationally, our vision, Rotoco, a great place to work, driving growth to $100 million. Hopefully most of you have already heard me say that. To those of you who I haven't met yet, welcome to the organization. My name's Brian McCann. I'm the president of Rotoco, and I look forward to meeting you soon. But Rotoco, a great place to work. That's the first half of our vision, which drives the second half, right? Driving growth to $100 million. Because we know full well that if you love what you do, if each and every one of us loves what we do here at Rotoco, we're going to do it really well. We're going to do a good job. We're going to be excited to come to work. We're going to tell our friends, because we're going to need more people as we continue growing, and technicians move up within the ranks, pump truck drivers, you move up within the ranks. We have several of you who are now branch managers and regional managers. We'll need people to backfill those positions. Well, if this is the place that everybody wants to work, those people are easy to find. So Rotoco being a great place to work isn't just a bunch of pretty words, a bunch of corporate mumbo jumbo. It's a real fact that if we can get to that point, and I'm not saying we're perfect today, we certainly aren't. But to the extent that we make this the best place to come and work, which is our genuine goal, we know that we'll attract the best people, and those people will really, really, really enjoy what they do. And that'll translate to customers having a great experience when they call Roto Rooter, and that experience earning us more customers and more business, frankly, making us all more money doing what we do when we come to work every day. It'll translate to more jobs, more work, better rewards. So that's the thinking behind Rotoco, a great place to work. It's a pretty simple thought, but a pretty powerful one in my mind, and I hope you agree with me. But where that all comes from is, as I said a moment ago, it's Jim Holcomb. And I know from speaking with many of you who have been around a lot longer than I have within this organization that you've felt Jim's passion around making this a great place to work. And that's motivated you over the years. So I'd like Jim to take this over for a moment and tell us a little bit about his background, where his ideology comes from, and his vision for the future. So with that, here's Jim.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Jim Holcomb, and I'm the CEO of Rotoco Incorporated. For those of you who know me, hello. For those of you I haven't met yet, welcome on board. I want to thank Brian McCann for this introductory video introducing me as the founder and CEO of Rotoco. Thank you, Brian. What I'd like to say to you is Rotoco has been in existence, or I've been in business, I guess I should say, since 1974. I started a business called Holcomb's Root Router, just me in a truck, and worked at a trailer factory at the same time and did a job or two after work to get the business started. Then there came an embargo for gasoline, and I went into it really full time after that. By 1976, 1977, I had a contractor's license, and I was doing full-time drain cleaning, plumbing, sewer installations. Bought the first franchise in Hemet in 1980, and that started really a revolution. And along the way, I realized that because I have a bad back, I couldn't continue to do all the work, so I decided to get employees. And that started me off on a journey that I'm still on today. And first of all, I'd like to, before I go there, I'd like to continue there. I'd like to thank Brian for the idea of doing these videos instead of a newsletter. I think they're more interesting, very personal. You can see people's reactions, faces, body language. And Brian, just thanks. I think it's a good idea, and we're going to give this a shot and see how it goes over. So Rotoco continued to grow and bought Palm Springs, the Vista franchise, actually bought the Ventura County franchise in 1984, but I got divorced and that one went with my ex-wife. So we all have lives. But to continue on, we continue to grow and now have about 20 franchises that we operate out of 10 branches. And I would like to thank all the managers. I don't want to name them all right now, but you know who you are. I'd like to thank Brian and the corporate team here, Dustin and Lorena, Lloyd, Debbie, all the administrative people. The call center, Marlene does a good job on running the call center. I believe that we have a very, very good team in place. And I want you all to know I appreciate your loyalty and hard work. And I work with you. And that's very important to me, that we have a culture, which is really the most important thing to me, that shows that we're compassionate, we're benevolent, we care about the customer, and we want to enjoy our jobs. And that really is the goal. Brian mentioned our growth goals of 100 million. That's doable. That's where we're going. And I'm here committed to that goal. I think that we're all wanting to be challenged and do a good job. I want people to smile in their work. And that includes enjoying your job, having challenges, not being afraid of change, and liking what you do. So that being said, I'd like to close this video with saying we're on our road to the growth goal we have, and you all are part of it, and I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Through the magic of video, I'm back in a different shirt to wrap up this update. The way I intend to in all these updates going forward, just to provide a little visibility to things that are coming down the pike that you probably want to know about. So again, Jim, thanks for the history on Rotoco and for bringing us all into the fold in that discussion. To everyone, a couple big changes are coming that I'm pretty excited about, and hope you will be too. For the last couple of years, you're used to your paychecks saying Insperity on them. We've been partnered with a payroll service by the name of Insperity that has been good, but left a little bit to be desired. We're changing now to ADP payroll services, which includes a lot. There are a lot of back-end enhancements that are going to make the business run more smoothly. But I think what's going to be most interesting to every single person that works here is insurance. As you're all aware, insurance costs tends to go up year over year. They just don't go down. It's unfortunate, but it's the world we live in. Through our change to ADP, though, we're going to be offering improved insurance next year at the same or less, depending on everybody's individual situation. You'll have the opportunity to have better insurance next year for the same or less money. So we're really excited to be rolling that out where everyone else is expecting increases this year. So that's really good news. Beyond that, probably the only difference that you'll see is a different name on your paycheck, but there is no material difference. Also, Service Titan. This week marks the 1-year anniversary from rolling out Service Titan. And honestly, I have mixed emotions on it. I was very excited to make the move to Service Titan. There have been a lot of unexpected headaches that have come with that transition. But in the end, the sales tools that we have rolled out are good. The sales tools that are coming down the pike for all of you are incredible. I'm really excited to see them. I've seen some behind the scenes things that are coming, and those are very exciting. But what you should know is that we've put a new corporate team in place that's really doubling down our efforts to roll out change faster within Service Titan, but not just for the sake of change. Rolling out improvements that make it easier for everyone to do their job every single day with a lot of feedback. So there's going to be a group of representatives from across the company that's vetting all of the changes before they're rolled out, and any changes that are rolled out will be rolled out with announcements. So I'm not going to get into those today because none are rolling out tomorrow, so to speak. But I want you to know that a project is going right now. 30 days from now, you will definitely have detailed updates on what's coming. But the specific things that we're working on immediately are improved sales tools, from financing to good, better, best presentations that are easier to deliver to a customer and really help from a sales perspective, to process improvements that just basically make the business run more smoothly every single day. That's the immediate focus. Again, a lot more to come on that, but just want you all to know that those two material projects are ongoing right now. One, we're changing to ADP. Two, we're working really hard on making Service Titan a better and better asset to everyone working for RotoCo. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the first video update. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you think, what could be better. This is a big experiment right now. It's going to change, I'm sure, and evolve as we move forward. But as I said before, it won't focus on me or Jim on an ongoing basis. We'll be part of it, but I'd really like to share what you're all doing with your counterparts throughout the organization. That's kind of the vision, as well as where we're going from an organizational perspective, so everybody's on the same page. Thank you all.